All right, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. With all due respect to everywhere I've been lucky enough to speak, easily, easily the nicest spot that we've ever been. We're locked in. We just tweeted that we're going to do the first ever video blog, and I know obviously with thousands of people reading my Twitter, now we have to do it. I've often been asked, like, why don't I do a blog? I've started a couple of them. The answer's simple, to quote a dear friend of mine, effort. However, I think everything has fallen into place where we're going to do a couple of video blogs here today. I've now got the torch, so we can do this wherever we want to. Just wanted to stop and briefly say this. Don't do shots. And that's both literally and figuratively. Literally, it's pretty obvious because I'd love everyone to just think for a moment about the single best evening you ever had that involved the phrase, let's do shots. Okay, moving on to the figurative side of things. I've become convinced that life is supposed to be a mixed drink. And I know that sounds cheeseball, but I think it's one of those mixed drinks that bartenders hate. I think there's 15 parts of it. I think they're all expensive. I think it takes 10 minutes to make. I think it's put into a blender, served in something this big with an umbrella in the top. And it's supposed to be enjoyed on a porch or on a dock or somewhere with friends, and it's supposed to take forever. And I think that that's what it's supposed to be like. That's what life is. It's a beautiful mixed drink. And somewhere along the lines, we get convinced that the little pieces that make up life, the things that we like, whether it's work or love or sex or food or something, is supposed to be consumed. We decide that we want it all at once. So we start taking it in shot form. We start hammering it down. And inevitably, we end up feeling like crap as a result. Maybe we look like a badass to everyone who watches us do them, but afterwards, we end up feeling terribly. I'm convinced life is supposed to be a mixed drink. It's got a lot of great parts to it. It's supposed to take forever to put together, and it's supposed to be enjoyed slowly, with friends, somewhere beautiful. And yet, we convince ourselves that shots are the way to go. So I know that seems weird, but people have often asked during a Q&A, what's the one tip that you'd give people? Don't do shots. Don't do them for real. Don't treat your life as if it's a bunch of shots. Treat it as if it's something slushy and cool and something with an umbrella in it. Something to be enjoyed, and most of all, make sure you enjoy it with good people, like the poor guy who's got to hold the camera while it's freezing up here at the top of the world. And one last tip, whenever you get the chance to visit Cape Breton Island, get your ass here. I'm wishing that the sauna cloggers were with me. To everybody in the band, can't wait till we're back on tour. All right, guys, that's the first ever video blog. Hope you liked it. We'll probably bring more to you as we get bored.